All right, guys, this is Paul Singh, the Market Speculator with bullsonwallstreet.com. Today, we're talking about the one stock to watch in April and maybe May, maybe June, maybe the rest of the year, and that's Tesla. Tesla has been on fire. Now, when we talk about this being the stock to watch, that does not mean we're making long-term predictions. I know there's a lot of mixed reviews on Tesla, on its value, on how sustainable the company is. We're not worried about any of that, although I do have some of my longer-term accounts. But what we're talking about today is just swing trading, what we can trade in the next month or 2 months here. And what we've seen with Tesla is we've had this long range here from about 2014 to now, where it's tried to break out close to 300, right around 280, and it's made lows right around 184, even dipping down here in 2016 to about 138. So a pretty wide range that it's finally broke out from, and that's key, that this range has taken time to develop and it's breaking out. Now, when's the last time this has happened? This basically happened 2 other times. The first time was here back in 2013. It had this long range from right around where it IPO'd, a little after its IPO, maybe 8 months later after the IPO. Took about 2 years, 2.5 years here, and then it broke out and made this huge run from 45 all the way here. This initial run was 188, pulled back. So 45 to 188, huge run. And then we're looking at the weeklies here. And then the next time was in 2014. It was much quicker, but it ran from 189 to 260. So another huge run and then pulled back. Now it failed here, failed here, failed here. So we got that next big consolidation. We had a shorter consolidation here, a long consolidation here. And when you get these long consolidations in the breakout, that's when you can get that big move. And that's what we've got now. So we essentially, now let's look at the daily. We don't care so much now about that longer term trend, but I just want to show you what this stock can do. And now, yesterday, we broke that 280 range. So breaking out to new highs again. And we've continued here all the way up to 303. Now we had traded it in here and got a nice profit. I think it was about 20 points up to the breakout level. I didn't want to hold through in case it failed, but looking really good so far. So what are we going to do here? We're going to watch for a few things. We don't know what's going to happen. Maybe it pulls right back in here, tests that 280 level, and then holds. If it tests that 280 or pulls back and then holds and gives us an entry signal, then we would enter here on a pullback. So we've got the potential of a pullback play. Now we don't know if that's going to happen, so we have to think about all of the different eventualities that could happen and what we can do with those. The other thing it could do is it could run, consolidate, and run again. So if it runs and consolidates, we're basically going to play a continuation type setup. So we're going to look for a run, look for consolidation. Now off that consolidation, we can either enter on the pullback or the consolidation range, or wait for another breakout. So let's say it ran to 320, pulls back into 315, maybe the 9. The 9 is a key level on these. Maybe the 9 is up in here and it holds that 9, we could enter it. Or if you want to play it more conservatively, wait for it to break 320 and then go for the next move. Don't be in a rush with this thing. Do not chase. It has made a 23-point move here, or even farther if we could look at where it was coming from in here. So we don't want to chase this thing. There are going to be plenty of opportunities if this is the next trend. But April, May, this is definitely on the top of our watch list. Now, in the trade report, we've got a bunch of stocks we're watching. We're watching about 30 stocks right now, ranging from the momentum plays like this and the other big tech like Netflix and the rest of the FANGs, Apple, to some of the low floaters. And we just put 5 low floaters on the list. And I'll just show you guys a few of those right now. ESPR is one we're watching here that has broke out, pulled back. Wix is another one that broke out yesterday and is continuing, and we've got a bunch of those. So a lot of different types of stocks we're watching going into earnings season here. But number one, if there was only one stock I could pick right now, to watch and potentially trade, it would definitely be Tesla.